Almost everything we eat has traveled over 1,500 miles.
And at least 17% of America's energy use comes from agriculture production and transportation.
This includes the tractors, combines, harvesters, sprayers, packaging machines, refrigerators, and travel.
If we use energy-efficient vehicles to transport our food, we would all save money and energy.
I'm going to say on a daily basis, maybe 300 miles. Oh, approximately 56 gallons. I'm a big fan. I like to go to the Farms and Fields store at Owens, and they typically grow like organic food, which is cool. Sometimes not as healthy as you may think, but I'm a big fan.
Oh wow, thousands of miles. Most food comes from undeveloped countries. Thousands of gallons of oil, I guess, to transport like on ships and cargoes, and then oil for the cars to transport the food, because it saves money in the United States rather than having to pay for outside sources. We locally grow it, so it doesn't have to travel far. We don't use as much oil.
Cutting down on oil consumption in regards to food production and transportation can take a lot of effort.
However, there are undergraduate organizations at Virginia Tech attempting to create ways to lower these costs.
One example is the Farms and Field project here at Virginia Tech, which was first opened in Owens Food Court in January 2008.
It was created to be a venue dedicated to providing sustainable, organic, and local options. The venue is referred to as a project because it is intended to continue developing.
Farm and Fields is dedicated to providing customers with farm-fresh, local, organic, and sustainable food. By choosing to eat at Farm and Fields, you support dining services, commitment to sustainability.
The Farms and Fields project is an efficient way to begin consuming locally grown food. The food has traveled very little distance, greatly reducing the amount of oil used for transportation.
Even though eating locally cuts down on oil used for transportation, the means of production also uses up a lot of oil and resources.
Tractors, combines, and other tools needed to harvest crops use a lot of fuel and oil. After harvesting the crops, other processes such as pasteurization and packaging can also use a lot of fuel. Some goods require refrigeration, which also uses energy. There are many farming companies attempting to reduce oil usage during production. One example is a company called SAM that has developed a system called RBM.
The RBM system has been designed to improve productivity with all crops growing using raised beds. This totally flexible and adaptable system has been designed to adapt to almost any crop, soil type, scale of development, and agronomic method of farming.
It is this method of farming that reduces oil usage in machines for recreating beds instead of making new ones that use more oil.
Virginia Tech and surrounding cities are attempting to use energy-efficient vehicles for production and transportation of food.
The town of Blacksburg, the city of Roanoke, and Virginia Tech are converting their diesel fuel-powered vehicles and their power equipment to biodiesel fuel. This is renewable diesel fuel, which is made primarily from soybean oil.
The city of Roanoke has replaced 365 vehicles, and the city of Blacksburg has replaced 100 vehicles.
Virginia Tech has also recently purchased hybrid buses. It could be a possibility to manufacture and create hybrid delivery trucks to transport food.
While doing this project, I learned about how many miles that food has to travel to arrive at a certain area, and that just made me think more of choosing healthier foods rather than the regular ones that people eat every day.
I learned of the steps that Virginia Tech has taken to provide greener transportation around campus, and I think that if they could use that to provide greener transportation for food, the environment environment would greatly benefit from that.
I was surprised about the Farm Fields project here at Virginia Tech and how well it fits the body with locally grown food. I see now that it costs a lot less in transportation to have it arrive from somewhere that's like a mile away to a place right here.
I think that Virginia Tech and surrounding cities have definitely tried to make better efficient traveling arrangements for the food, and I just really I think it's a really good idea, and they should continue to do it because it's very efficient.